If you stay relaxed, your stroke stays long. You tighten up when your shoulders go up, your stroke comes back. So just relax. You go beautiful. Good job. Looks good, guys, looking good. Good job. Come on, guys, good job. You're doing great. Come on, give it everything you got. Empty that tank. Come on.
About 10 years ago in Toronto, I happened to see a dragon boat practicing along Lake Ontario and said this would be a pretty neat thing to do in Tampa. So we came back and talked to a couple friends, Keith Grimminger, Jim Maroney, Troy Manthe, Dennis Minnelli, and lo and behold, 10 years later, we're going to be hosting the World Championships in Tampa.
You become a family with the members that you compete with. You have the camaraderie, you travel, you see other places, you stay healthy, which is the main thing.
Left side, push us off, walk us back. You guys are standing by the dock. Release the crack.
Well, I've paddled every year. You know, the first year we paddled, you know, we had a team, and actually my 3 children and I were on the same team. After that year, we had a very good friend pass away of cancer, and so a bunch of her friends, South Tampa friends, said, hey, let's put a team together, and we called it Karen's Crew in memory of Karen, because she was, you know, she was a sailor, she was always on the water, she just had a great, you know, just zest for life. We've been Karen's Crew ever since.
Dragon boat racing began in China over 2,000 years ago, and the purpose of that was to save a person's life from drowning. So that has become an annual event with many festivities associated with it.
Companies, once they put a team in, they're hooked.
The mayor of Tampa approached the executives of TECO Energy and suggested that this would be a great event for area corporations to get involved in. We have found that dragon boating is, without a doubt, the best team building activity that we've ever found.
The corporate team, the company that I work for, they were recruiting, so I said, well, let me give it a shot. And I did, and it bit hard, and I've been with it ever since.
You don't necessarily have to be a top-notch athlete. Dragon boats can take just anybody, but the key to winning is being in synchronization with your team.
Well, I think anybody that really is just physically fit, have taken good care of themselves, can do dragon boating.
There are a lot of different people that do the dragon boat, and all ages. It's really amazing, and some people do it benefiting other people. It's a very nice thing.
Some teams come out here strictly to get together and have a good time. Other teams come out here and decide, by golly, I want to win.
See, this is why they win, because their antennas are light. This is not the.
You know what? He wants to get a taste of this.
This is not satisfying.
Just fix it to.
That's right.
I'm a force of nature.
I had the opportunity to go to Sydney when we bid on the World Championships, meeting the teams from all over the world, them wanting to come to Tampa. They're so excited about coming to Tampa.
One of the most fascinating features for me is the empowerment. Sometimes after breast cancer, women feel kind of helpless, and coming to dragon boating and finding out what you're capable of, and all of a sudden you come into a group of women that you have something very intimate in common with. It's such a sense of belonging, and the accomplishment that goes with that is really indescribable.
You talk about bonding. I mean, you talk about time, but when you have a bunch of survivors that bond on a boat, it's a fantastic thing.
You're doing great.
Dragon boat race is a big fest, you know, in Hong Kong and also in other Asian places. But now recently, I see, you know, in these recent years, I also see that in other major cities like in Orlando, Miami, Boston, and all those major cities.
We're hoping to get 40 nations here to Tampa, which, I mean, it'll be incredible. They talk about the Republican National Convention and Super Bowls and the World Cup. I mean, I want everybody to come out and watch the dragon boat races. It'll be great.
Being a captain, for me, it's the people on the team because it's my family. We take care of one another, and that is the most gratifying thing.